She left my binder. She left my binder.
You need it?
Yeah.
Then go get it. Remember that part about having music and instruments? Okay, are we skipping chairs here, trumpets? Trumpets, you can't skip any chairs. Make sure we got, there we go. Right now. Alright, has everybody got a chair? Everybody good? Okay, have a seat. Don't talk. And raise your hands up. Go to the last. Points across your lap for relaxed position. Focus, okay?
Well, good evening and welcome to tonight's concert. We're so happy to have such a large crowd out tonight. We want to thank you for coming out, for being part of us celebrating what we've been working on recently in band class. This is the Blackman Middle School 6th grade band. Give them another big hand. And there are a lot of them. And as you can imagine, it's like herding cats there a little bit to get everybody together. But they're prepared and totally excited about tonight. So the first tune we played was actually called Valiance, and we switched that on your program, Valiance by Robert W. Smith. That is a grade 1 piece, which is where we want them to be at the end of the school year at least. And so we're proud that they've reached that goal to be able to play that level of music. Probably noticed a big difference from that and what you heard around Christmas time. So we're proud of their progress. Again, this is about 10% of what they actually are doing. The other 90%, there's a lot that goes into it, and we'll kind of talk a little bit more about some of that tonight. But for right now, we're going to get on to our next piece, and this is called Taking My Walrus for a Walk, featuring our low brass section. While our percussion is coming down, you probably noticed when you came in and saw the slideshow that we had something up about joining the band for the 2023-24 school year. So that link is now live on the band website. And if your child is interested and you're interested in your child doing band again next year, please go on there and sign them up tonight so we can go ahead and start to get our class roster ready for next year. There's some options on there. If you're moving away or something like that, please let us know. Let us know what school you're going to, and we can notify the band director there that you're coming. If you're not going to do it again, your child's not going to do it again, make sure that we have an email from you or a note saying you're okay with that. So just today, tonight, if you can, tomorrow, go on the website, the BMS Band website. It's bmsflamesband.weebly.com. And you can go to that and find the link on there that says join the 7th and 8th grade band for 2023-24. We would absolutely love to have your child back. The whole point of doing this is to continue and to learn and get to greater heights and new depths and more music and more fun and more concerts, more performances. So we hope that these guys will join us. I know they're super excited about tonight, and we can't wait to see what they can do for the future. All right, so this is our 6th grade percussion section playing Can Do Attitude. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, play. Talk about rising stars.
So for those that were here a little bit early, if you didn't, you probably didn't get a good seat, and I apologize. But it's awesome to see such a great crowd here this evening. The video you saw before we had all our lovely people behind us come onto the stage was an advertisement for a camp called Rising Stars Band Camp. And what this is, it is a summer program that takes place here in Rutherford County. You don't have to drive all the way across the state to go to it, and it takes place during the month of June. I believe it's a couple weeks long, and so we wanted that to be something you were aware of, because it's a program that's going to benefit any person on the stage that wishes to attend. Now, they do cap the number of people who sign up. I think they're limiting it this year to 100, and it's really open to people in this immediate area. So definitely, if you are interested in sending your child to that, the information is on their website, which is risingstarsbandcamp.com. So definitely give that a search and look into that, find some more info, see if that's something you're interested in. If your child wants to keep playing in the summer, this is a great way to do it, because the instruction they get in those 2 weeks of time during that camp is the equivalent of weeks and weeks and weeks of actual school band time, because they're in there all day long for like a school day where they're just learning about their instrument and just progressing more. And that's going to make them more successful going into next year. I know all of our previous students who have gone have had a blast, so that's something I encourage you to look into and see if that's something you'd like to send your child to. We definitely highly recommend it. The teachers they bring are top-notch and some of the best in the area. We are going to move on to our next piece, and it is entitled Trumpet Hero, featuring our trumpet section, trumpets. So we don't forget, let's stand up so we can be heard.
So we're going to take a moment right now. We want to recognize some students that have worked very diligently on something we call band karate. I'm going to have Mr. Chestnut talk about that, and we have some things that we want to present to these students and a few students that we want to recognize throughout the band. So I'm going to go with stuff over.
All right, I don't know if your students have talked to you anything about band karate, but it's kind of a way to kind of monitor their progress throughout the year. And hopefully they've been working on that at home. The people we're going to recognize first are the people who have completed the required belts for the year, and that is all the way up through their brown belt, which are not as many as I would like, but we would like to recognize those that have worked hard to finish early, because they have until the end of May to get these done, but they're already done. So the people, and this also includes those who have advanced past the brown belt, but I want to also recognize everybody that has earned the brown belt so far. So from 5th period, we have Selena Bhakta. If you'll hold your applause till the very end, I know you're going to want to cheer every time, but if we'll wait till I get to the end of each class, we'll go ahead and give them the recognition they deserve. Audrey Kaiser-Thompson, Juliet Flores, Viviana Huang, Krupa Karthik, Jewel Minard, Jackson Street, Avery Kerr, Zendrick Singzon, Isadora Chang, Catherine Kabas, Mia Schrader, Samara Williams, Ben Morellis, Sahaj Desai, Veronica Bakhtor, Emerson Wright, and then from 6th period, Emma Brock, Jonathan Yancey, Peyton Ezel, Allison Ramos Escobar, Gabby Bartolini, Fernanda Baronville, Isaiah Pazano, Melody King, Randy Trigueros, Josiah Leos, and Jolie Sigel. These are all of our brown belt recipients so far this school year. So if your child didn't stand up, they got work to do. They still have time, though. That's okay, but they need to make sure they don't let time get away from them. So if you guys go have a seat. Now, from those, we have some who have advanced to the next level, which is the second to highest level, and that is our red belt. And I'd like to recognize those individuals at this time, and we actually have something to present them with as part of what they earned for getting that, and they're going to be getting a gift certificate night to the music stop, which we'll hope they'll turn around and buy some more music supplies for their instrument, and just some just essentials they'll need for class next year, or maybe something just want for fun. And the people who have advanced to the red belt is Peyton Ezel. If you'll come forward to Mr. England. Okay, you can go and applause for these people because they've worked extra hard. Viviana Huang. We also have Sahaj Desai. Way in the back in the middle. And our last red belt recipient so far would be Emerson Wright. I have to figure how in the world to get to Mr. England in this setup. All right. We wanted to recognize those because they worked extra hard to get this one. Let's give the red belt recipients another round of applause. And we're going to recognize our black belt recipients, which is the highest level they can achieve in band karate. This is quite difficult to get to, so the fact that these students were able to get there this quickly is quite impressive. I think this year has been the most impressive year we've had so far with band karate, so these individuals we definitely want to recognize. And as you come up, guys, please stand up here next to Mr. England so we can actually get a picture before you walk off the stage back to your seats. And the people receiving their black belts, and we're going to recognize those people today, is Selena Bhakta. Audrey Kaiser-Thompson. Krupa Karthik. Jonathan Yancey. And Isaiah Pazana.
While we're waiting on Isaiah to make it up here, just want to say that there's a lot of submissions that they have to make to get to this black belt. And sometimes they submit and we send it back and say, you got to fix this, fix that. That's with everybody. So some of these folks have had to submit 3 or 4 times to get the belt. So teaching some persistence and teaching some real desire to get it done. So give these guys another huge round of applause. All right, so while these guys are getting settled back in, just want to talk to you about a couple of other things. We have a private lesson program here at our school that is second to none. We have very wonderful private lesson teachers. I know we have Mr. George here tonight, our trumpet and horn instructor. Are there any of our other instructors here tonight? Mr. George, just stand up and wave back there. Mr. George is a phenomenal trumpet teacher, been with us for 20 years. He teaches them all the way up through high school, and his students now have amassed scholarships that go into the millions over the years that he has been teaching. So he's helped a lot of students get that extra money for college. So if that's something you're interested in, and just kind of helping your child get the best possible experience on their instrument, please look into private lessons. They can take them here during the school day. These instructors also have other places that they teach. They teach summer lessons, so please get involved in that. Check our website, look for some emails coming home about private lessons. So we're going to do something a little different now. We're going to have our percussion ensemble play a piece on all the different instruments we have back here. And so this piece is actually, I'm right, Anna, I'm right on this, right? It's Meltdown's next, correct? Okay, I'm just checking. So this piece is something that we started working on back in January, or actually maybe February. And the piece, they've worked it up by staying after school and doing some extra practices. And it's not easy. As a matter of fact, it's not really a 6th grade beginning percussion piece. This group has done a tremendous job just working on extra stuff outside of class. Like you can see the trash can piece, we put that together in a few rehearsals after school. They've already had a chance to perform for the high school at the percussion ensemble concert we had on May 11th, and now this Sunday they're going to go perform at the MTSU Percussion Ensemble Festival. And obviously they're going to be the youngest group there, but I think folks will be impressed by what they can do. So this piece is called Meltdown, and it features our 6th grade percussion section.
One more group of people we want to recognize this evening are the individuals who are selected for our All-Star Band, which is a Rutherford County honor band for all of the sixth graders and beginners across all 14 schools that have beginners in the county. That's right, 14 schools. Rutherford County is so large. Definitely grateful to be in a county with so much talent and directors who do such a good job with their programs. So the individuals that were selected, we nominated as many as we were allowed to. If I could have nominated more, I would have, because that's how good this group is behind us. But the individuals selected for this, if you'll hold your applause to the end: Fernanda Barron-Bell, Gabby Bartolini, please stand as your name is called; Selena Bakhta, Veronica Bakhtur, Emma Brock, Sahaj Desai, Peyton Ezel, Juliet Flores, Viviana Huang, Krupa Karthik, Audrey Kaiser Thompson, Melody King, Josiah Leos, Dawson Mattingly, Ben Morales, Maria Murcia, Isaiah Spazano, Carson Smith, Addison Spivey, Samara Williams, and Jonathan Yancey. These are our 2023 All-Star Band members. We have one more tune for you this evening. It's one that's pretty significant. I'm letting Ms. Ringland talk a little bit about the significance of this next piece.
So most of you know this is Blackman's 20th year, the Blackman Middle School. And the very first concert that we did for the spring concert, our beginning band closed with this very piece. And for the past 20 years, we've had a tradition of playing Star Wars at our spring concert. And so this is a 20-year tradition, and this is the 20th version that you're going to hear of this tune. It's very, very popular among students, obviously, and they have a great time learning it and playing it. So we hope that you enjoy our version of Star Wars. Okay. Would y'all like to hear one more? You got one more in you? Okay, because we learned one more. We had extra time, so enjoy this tune that we play at our ball games. It's called the Hey Song. And you have one part, you just have to yell, guess what? All right, I'll point, I'll help you. That's my job. Here we go. We don't want to leave tonight without doing one more special thing. And while you're standing, I hope that you will do something very special for someone who's been extremely supportive of our band program. Our head principal, Dr. Conafi Marlin, is retiring after this year. And so we want to give her a big old standing ovation for all the support that she's given to our band program. Always here whenever we have something. We also want to thank Dr. Jackson, Mr. Burt, Ms. Phillips, all of the faculty, everybody that came out tonight. Thank you, Blackman Middle School, for being so supportive. Thank you, parents. Again, we want you to sign your child up for band for next year. Go to the band website, click on the link, and you can do that tonight. Thank you all very much. Grab a program, grab some information about Rising Stars on the way out. Thank you all, and have a good night. God bless. Listen, make certain that you have all of your items from in here and cafeteria. Don't leave anything, okay? Don't leave anything. Do not step up the floor. Great job, great concert tonight. Thank you, okay? You guys